Hi, let's talk about New Zealand culture. The culture of New Zealand is essentially a Western culture influenced by the unique environment and geographic isolation of the islands, and the cultural input of the indigenous Maori and the various waves of multi-ethnic migration which followed the British colonization of New Zealand. Maori. The Maori are the indigenous inhabitants of New Zealand. They originated with settlers from eastern Polynesia who arrived in New Zealand in several waves of canoe voyages at some time between 1250 and 1300 AD. Maori often call themselves Tangata Whenua, or people of the land, placing particular importance on a lifestyle connected to land and sea. Communal living, sharing, and living off the land are strong traditional values. Central to many cultural events is the marae, where families and tribes gather for special occasions such as Pōwhiri or Tangi. Pākehā. Pākehā culture, usually synonymous with New Zealand's European culture, derives mainly from that of the British, particularly English settlers who colonized New Zealand in the 19th century. The largely rural life in early New Zealand led to the image of New Zealanders being rugged, industrious problem solvers. Another distinctive trait of Pākehā culture has been the egalitarian tradition as opposed to the British class system. Within Pākehā culture, there are also subcultures derived from Irish, Italian, and other European groups, as well as various non-ethnic subcultures. Other cultures. Ethnic communities within New Zealand retain features of their own cultures, and these have, in some areas, spread to become popular with the general population. Settler groups from many cultures added to the makeup of the country, with many groups concentrated around specific geographic areas. Language. New Zealand has three official languages: New Zealand English, Te Reo Maori, or the Maori language, and the New Zealand Sign Language. In practice, only English is widely used, although major efforts have been made in recent years to nurture Te Reo. Numerous other languages are spoken in New Zealand due to its high racial diversity as a country. Sport. The sports that most New Zealanders participate in are rugby union, cricket, basketball, netball, association football, which is the most popular sport among children, rugby league, and hockey. Also popular are golf, tennis, cycling, and a variety of water sports, particularly sailing and rowing. The country is known for its extreme sports, adventure tourism, and strong mountaineering tradition. Religion. The main religion is Christianity, but many people have no religion. Muslims, Hindus, and Sikhs are also increasing. Attitudes to authority. Most New Zealanders have trust in their democracy, with New Zealand being rated as the second least corrupt nation in the world. Attitudes to multiculturalism. New Zealand has for most of its modern history been an isolated bicultural society. In recent decades, an increasing number of immigrants has changed the demographic spectra. In the larger cities, this change has occurred suddenly and dramatically. There has been an increasing awareness of multiculturalism in New Zealand in all areas of society and also in politics. The Office of the Race Relations Conciliator was established by the Race Relations Act in 1971 for the purposes of promoting positive race relations and addressing complaints of discrimination on the grounds of race, color, and ethnic or national origin, and was merged with the Human Rights Commission in January of 2002. Food. In recent decades, Pākehā have discovered ethnic food and a foodie culture has emerged. Most Pākehā food is not significantly different from modern British cuisine, although New Zealand chefs such as Peter Gordon played a major part in the creation of fusion cuisine. Other cuisines. New Zealanders increasingly come from many ethnic backgrounds, and most immigrants to New Zealand have tried to reproduce their native cuisines for national dishes in New Zealand. Ethnic restaurants have served as community meeting places and have also given other New Zealanders a chance to try different cuisines. The evolution of cafe culture has been a major part of growth within New Zealand. Cafes and the perfection of espresso coffee making throughout most of New Zealand have led to a unique part of the life of the country. Kiwiana. Kiwiana are certain items and icons from New Zealand's heritage, especially from around the middle of the 20th century, and are seen as representing iconic Kiwi elements. So there you have it. Thanks for watching and have a great day.